Things you need to do right now in Anime Vanguards Update 7.5 before Anime Vanguards Update 8. Listen, because this is very important. Before we get started though, I just want you guys to know that our goal is to get to 100k subscribers before the end of the year, and honestly, the only people that can help me reach this goal is you guys, the viewers. So if you want to help me reach this goal of mine, then don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this one, and also don't forget to join our Discord for giveaways and more information. There are a ton of new things in Update 7.5, but Update 8 is going to be even more crazy, as it will be the Berserk update that most of us have been waiting for a very long time. Now, I'm going to get a lot of things out of the way. Number one, you have to save for rerolls. If you don't have any rerolls spent on Escanor or Kage yet, in my opinion, save your rerolls for until we get to see the Update 8 units, because honestly, it's Berserk and the chances of the Berserk units being absolutely broken are extremely high. It's almost guaranteed, to be honest, that the Berserk units will be absolutely broken. So if you want to maybe get the most amount for your rerolls, then don't forget to just reroll on them and don't touch any unit right now. But if you already spent rerolls on Kage or Escanor, then that's fine, since Kage and Escanor, to be fair, is also some of the best and most powerful units in the game. But if you haven't spent any rerolls on them yet, don't worry, because Update 8, we might get to see a lot of very overpowered and broken units. Obviously, this includes farming rerolls, and then obviously we also want to get a bunch of gems. It's going to be a numbered update, and because it's a numbered update, that also likely means that they're going to have a bunch of banner characters from Update 8. Or basically, Update 8 will have a lot of banner characters, so that means Guts, Griffith, or some of the other banner characters will most likely be, some of the other Berserk characters will likely be in the banner. So that means you will also want to save up gems. In my opinion, at the very minimum, 50 to 100,000 gems is the best bet. And to get gems very quickly, all you need to do is go to AFK Chamber, farm Infinite. Also, the Odyssey method is really good for that. But yeah, those are the very basic ones, and I'm not gonna bother with, farming Essence Stones. Those are very basic. The most important ones, honestly, is gems and saving your rerolls, because Berserk, again, is probably going to be very overpowered. But now, the most important ones is going to be events, right? The most important one is going to be events. There are certain events that are only going to be present in Update 7.5 that we might never see again. Right now, we have Raiding Rifts, which is obviously very powerful. During this event, Rift spawns every hour, which means that every single hour that, we are in the game, you can farm Rifts. This is very overpowered because you can actually use Rifts to buy rerolls. But not only that, you can use Rifts to get Yuhaba, which is perhaps the strongest unit in the game right now, or also Astolfo, which is perhaps one of the best supports in the game right now. So obviously you could use that if you really want to. You could use your reroll, you could use your shards for rerolls, or you could use your shards for Yuhaba, which again, both are a pretty great option, because again, both is pretty valid. But in my opinion, if you don't have Yuhaba yet, do try and farm Rifts to get Yuhaba, and maybe even Astolfo. I don't know if it's gonna get to Astolfo. I think it might just be for Yuhaba. Yeah, that's a very powerful event that you can use to get Yuhaba, maybe even shiny Yuhaba if you want to. But then the next ones is going to be these ones right here. The Lion's Arrival, make sure that you get every single currency that you can here, which is very important. Lion's Arrival mission, yeah, make sure you complete every single events right here. Make sure you buy every rerolls that you can here in the, as you guys could see, Sundry Summer. Make sure that you could get every tokens you can, and whether or not you want to buy rerolls or shards is up to you. But if I were you, I would personally buy corruption crystals, because again, familiars will be tradable, and a very good familiar might go for a decent amount of rerolls or a good unit when trading does come out. And there is an event as well that I'll talk about later that will increase your chances of getting good rolls on your familiar. So make sure to get all the tokens you can and either buy rerolls for Update 8 or buy corruption crystals for future updates on Anime Vanguard, especially for the trading update that will release, in my opinion, before the end of the year, which is not confirmed, but it's most likely going to be before the end of the year when trading releases. So I personally bought a lot of corruption crystals and rerolls. There's also Spirit Revival, where you could get another reroll here, and you could also get an unrecognized familiar, which is honestly pretty great. It will allow you to get familiars from previous seasons, but obviously you could also get this one right here, which is a familiar that you could use. I don't know how strong this familiar is, but apparently it's pretty decent. Then again, there are more events. If you check the calendar right here, we still have which one do we have left? I think we still have something shiny, which will double the chance for shinies in update 7.5, which is in August 18. Again, this might not appear ever again in Anime Vanguards, so making use of it now is very, very important. I actually have not done my world lines yet, because I will be doing my world lines when the something shiny event is active, because if I do get to floor 50 while this is active, the chances for me to get shiny Junmori will be increased, because this will increase the chance for shiny everywhere. So world lines, portals, banner, everywhere. It will increase your chance for shiny in every aspect of the game. So make use of this, because again, trading is going to be really, really important. A shiny world line unit might go for a decent amount as well, or maybe even just a shiny exclusive banner unit might go for a decent amount. So you also have flourishing flowers, which will double the amount of currency you get from the spring event. So from 100 hours to get to Kaguya Pity, it will only take you about 30 hours to get to Kaguya's Pity if you grind during this event right here. So Kaguya is going to be going away in update 8.5. So make use of this, because again, this will not be coming back again. Once this is over, it will be over. So make sure that you make the most use of flourishing flowers and grind Kaguya as hard as you can, so that you can get Kaguya much faster, because apparently it will take around 30 hours or more or less 30 hours to get to Kaguya's Pity when this event is active. But without it, it will take about 100 hours. You also have Familiar Folly, and this is going to be the one that will increase the chance for corruptions on your familiars, which again will be useful for trading. Shining Sun is going to do the same thing that the other event does for Kaguya, except for Escanor. It will take you, or it will help you get Escanor much faster. So from around 100 hours to now just about 20 or 30 hours, more or less. Maybe, no, not 20. 30 or 40, maybe 50 hours. So 50 less hours of grinding for Escanor, in my opinion, is incredibly, incredibly good. So these events will never be coming back in the Anime Vanguard, so make use of these right now. And again, obviously, I'm gonna be doing the rifts. This is super important. I almost forgot this, but the Battle Pass units are actually gonna be going away as well in Anime Vanguard's update Anime Vanguard's update 8, and they will be replaced by newer units. So the update 8 Battle Pass units, we don't know yet, but the update 7 Battle Pass units apparently are pretty good. They're decent, actually, so you should try to get them. These Battle Pass units, again, will never come back unless during trading. So in my opinion, making the most out of them and getting them right now while they're still available is a best move. Also, it does give you some rerolls, so this is a great way to also get some rerolls and some other currencies. Alright, so this right here is actually pretty new. There's a lot of people right now who are in here trying to take a look at Griffith, which is actually pretty interesting. You can apparently talk to this character, but I don't know if you can talk to this character. I'm trying to, but there was someone in general chat who was actually able to talk to this character. So yeah, I can't talk to him, but this is Griffith, and I think this is the way for them to build up hype for the coming update. Obviously, this right here is Griffith before he became Griffith. This was him before he, used the Behelith to sacrifice the Band of the Hawks. I believe, I don't really know that much about the lore. I do know a little bit, but yeah, this is, after he got tortured, I believe. So yeah, very, very cool and interesting. I think this might be part of his quest also. Not too sure though, but this is very interesting. If they're gonna keep doing this as a way to kind of like sneak their updates, this would be very, very, very nice. Anyways, that's it for this video. Follow everything that I said you guys do, and you guys should be set for the next update of Anime Vanguards. That's it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.